Do you guys ever do that? You try to get out your car, you look all nice and schmancy, and then you forgot the keys are in your pocket. Now the car starts beeping, and now you look ridiculous. But nonetheless, what is up? It's your boy bringing to you guys a brand new freaking video, man. So look, listen, today we got an interesting one, an informational one. Informational one, is that a word? I don't know. Check me in the comment section down below. 2020 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport. You already know the deal. I lifted it and put on some 285 7017s. It's a beast. I love it. But you are wondering how it drives. Aing, how does it drive? Do you see a difference? Is it rougher? Is it stiffer? I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys everything about this Tacoma today. Sorry that the camera does not like the truck right now. Come on. Now I'm right by the woods and I keep hearing noises, so I think it's time for me to get in the truck. But real quick, let me just say what I'm rocking here. Bilstein 5100s front and rear with an OME 2888 and then Deaver Adeleaf. And if you guys cannot tell, the monkey is back on the back of the truck, flexing in all its glory. Super happy. I haven't cut the zip tie though. Definitely got to cut the zip tie. Let's get inside the car. Let's go for a drive and we'll go from there. Let's get this show on the road because I know I have a lot of things to go over before I can answer all your questions. So I'm just gonna get right into it, right? So first things first, when I first lifted the truck, the ride quality was, I would say, if not the same, better, right? So when I first lifted the truck, I don't know if I showed you guys at the time, I had lifted the truck without the bigger wheel. So I was riding around with a 2.5 inch lift and I had no 285s on, just due to the struggle and the troubles I went through of trying to get them installed. The ride was definitely better than stock. I would just say that much. I don't know, it just felt better. It may have just been in my head because, you know, it's my first significant modification to the truck. So it was definitely an upgrade in my opinion, and it felt that way when I was driving. Now, when I put the 285s on after, well, not so much. It's not a bad ride by any means. It's definitely more pronounced. Like, railroads are a lot bouncier, I would say, and it's not like a smooth bounce. You know, I expected it, but I definitely don't want to put it all on just the lift. I definitely think the tires have something to play in that, and I think everyone would know that. These are not passenger tires. Had they been passenger tires, I think we would have been on a little bit of a smoother ride. Another thing that I got a question about was, when you're driving the truck, do you feel like you've lifted it? So yes and no. The first week, I legit felt like I was in the Gravedigger. If you don't know what that is, it's like it's a monster. So that's what I felt like, until I pulled up to another Tacoma and realized, hey bud, you're not actually that much taller. You do, but you don't. Obviously they do know, and by they I mean someone who's not lifted, someone who's on a stock truck. They'll see you and they'll know you're lifted. But it's kind of with anything, once you get used to it, you don't really realize it. And now that I'm driving it, you know, more often, I'm using it a lot more, it doesn't feel like I'm lifted, and it just kind of, I've forgotten about it really. When you're driving, you don't really realize it, but still now, even when I get in and get out, I kind of do like this awkward slide out thing that maybe doesn't help with my masculinity, but you know, who cares really? I kind of have to like bunny hop out this thing, you know, and I'm 5'9", 5'10". On a good day, I do kind of like skip out, like I slide out the truck. Now, do I want to show you guys? Yeah. Do I want to keep making YouTube videos? Also yes. So if I show that, I'm kind of going to be embarrassed and never want to show my face anywhere again. We'll do a little bit of a pull here. I hope to be able to do a little bit of a pull here. I went to wash the truck the other day. It was like 22 degrees out, I believe. Don't do that. This weekend was my first time actually taking it out onto the highway. Top speeds of like 70, 75, and it was fine. One thing I feel like, and this may just be in my head, it feels a little bit less stable. One thing I would see people do, like they would hit speed bumps and then the back would get back to straight sooner than when you're on stock suspension. But when I was driving this over the weekend, when I would hit a bump, it felt like the truck would kind of rattle a little bit. Not make any noise, but just shake and bake a little bit. And it kind of worried me. It may just be because I'm higher up, my center of gravity isn't the same. I'm not too sure exactly. Another question that I got, is there a lot more road noise? Now again, this is just due to the tires. There's not more road noise. When I originally lifted the truck, I mean, it was the same thing. Your Tacoma isn't the quietest, but you definitely realize the you know, the increase of noise when you pop these bigger, beefier tires on. And at first it was a bit concerning because I was like, what is that noise? And I was like, did I do something wrong? You know, it was something that was there, and I was like freaking out about it. But in reality, it's not something that's scary or anything that I would worry about too much. The wind noise is more pronounced in the truck than the tire noise, but it's just something that's there. And again, after a week or two of using the truck, you kind of don't even realize it's there anymore. Let me know if I missed anything. Go ahead and ask it down below in the comment section now. It's really cool. One thing I will note, seeing people in public and them noticing my truck. I haven't had like a face-to-face encounter with anybody just yet. There's been a few times where like I'm driving and some dude will drive by me and like be smiling, and I honestly forget, you know, that I do YouTube and like all this other stuff. But then I get a comment like, hey, I just saw you such and such, such and such. I'm like, oh wow, that was a subscriber. That explains a lot. But yeah, that's a random side note. If you have any other questions, please let me know, as I probably won't be able to upload this video since this light has been red for a good 30 minutes. But with that being said, it's been your boy. I'm out like an Audi. I'll see you tomorrow. Cinco de Malo. Peace.